Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Linda's Through Plants for You. I finally got my part 4 sort of done. I'm still rearranging, and it's going to take me some time to get it right, but it's going to be like this for a little while because I have other things I have to do now, so I just wanted to bring this to you. For those of you that have watched my plant tour of my living room, part 1, 2, and 3, this is part 4. And this is the most special one because this is the one with my Mars Hydrolight. Hopefully you can see that. It's kind of dark up there. I ordered this lamp because Susie from Suzette's Gardens told me how bright it was and how great it was working for her. So I went on the site and went ahead and took the plunge and ordered it. Normally this hangs. It's got cords adjustable cords that hang down with pulleys on, so you can adjust the light up and down if you want to use this on a plant stand. But for the purposes of my video in my home, we have such high ceilings, I didn't want to put it up that high, obviously, for obvious reasons. So my hubby said, well, I'll just make a bracket for it. So he's been working on that in between his long hours at work, and that's really what the holdup was. That's why it took so long for me to get part 4 done, but it was well worth the wait. I just want to point out the wonderful job that he did on this. This is secured down to that beam there, and where you see the joints, those are adjustable. So this light goes up, down, sideways, and then even the light itself moves all different directions. And he did that so because he knows that plants grow and the displays change, and he wanted it to be as versatile as possible. So there it is. Yay, my Mars Hydrolight, and boy is it ever bright. We had to really do some adjusting here because it was shining in the kitchen, and it was so bright I couldn't stand it when I was standing in front of my breadboard. That's how bright this is. But I needed it in this corner. So let me this is behind my sofa, and I pulled it out and I left it out a little so I could walk behind it. Normally I don't have this big space here, but I just want to go through the plants that I have for now, and that like I said, I'll be working on them probably on and off for a while till I get it right. This is my what the heck? I know this like the back of my hand. My pothos. Scindaptus pictus is what I'm trying to say. My goodness. Anyway, this has been up here a while, and it's growing up the beam and all the way across the living room and all the way over there in the corner. And I just want to show you, if I can here, hopefully you can see that grew down under this table. One of the stems did, and it came back up. Oh, there's the stem that grew down. It went down under the table and came back up, and it attached itself to the wall. I was just amazed. So I left it there, and I'm hoping it's just going to go up and around this whole wall and wherever it wants to go, and I think that'll be so neat. So that's that one. Let me back up a little bit here, so I don't think you're going to be able to see otherwise. Bear with me. This plant in the back, oh my goodness, I forgot to look at the name again. This was in my west window on my last video. This is a plant that I ordered from Ecuador's or something like that it was called. And in the picture, the guy that was standing next to it This was taller than him, and I believe that was 6 feet. But it wasn't in real great shape when I got it, and it still, as you can see, is having issues. But I'm hoping that since I put it in this corner, it's going to get better. I'm a little bit worried about the edging because I'm seeing the dark brown with the yellow ring, and that's usually a sign of fungus. So I'm hoping the heck that is not what's going on here. But I'm going to have to give that some more thought, and now that I'm actually really looking at it, I believe that could very well be what that is. So I'm going to have to get that out of here, and I will cut off the edges and spray it with my fungus spray with copper and hope that that takes care of it. And I do have a new leaf coming. As you can see, it hasn't, it's just starting. But so I don't think I need to destroy the whole plant. I think it's going to be okay, but we'll see. When I see fungus, I get really scared. All right. And this is my Anthurium big red bird, I believe it's called. Let's see. I got the tag here. Ooh. Yep, big red bird. I showed you guys this once before. I'm very disappointed in this plant because when I ordered it, it was all different colors. Different color, like plums and, you know, burgundies and brighter oranges, almost kind of like the Prince of Orange plant on that order. And it also had kind of roughly leaves, which this one, I guess it does a little bit, but it's all green. We've got some red in the veins, which is, you know, that's pretty, but it's just not anything close to what I thought I ordered. Now, I've been told that that's because it's not getting enough light, and that once it has enough light, I will get the color back. I hope that's true, and I hope that happens, because it does take up a lot of space, and I really didn't need another green leafy plant here. I wanted something with some color, so I was kind of disappointed about that. Alright, and back here is my Ficus elastica, my rubber tree. I've had her for a long time. And she is pretty big. And about to get bigger. And this is my Philodendron dubium. She's getting much bigger now that she's got more light. She's got a new leaf coming. And backing up here. And back in here, we've got the Skin Baptist. Not Skin Baptist. Tradescanthia. I apologize for the brain fog. And she's doing very well. I had her on my dining room table for quite a while, and she's finally got a home now. I love her color. Alright, and then this one, my McDowell. When this one came to me, it was a couple weeks in the mail. This was from my friend Suzette. And it got caught up in the mail, as did a few other plants that were in there. So she suffered a little bit, but I think she's going to be fine. As you may or may not be able to see back in there, she's got a new leaf coming, and she is rooting. So I think she's going to be just fine after some time. And then my Selloum, I'll have to fix that leaf there. She's doing really well too. She's getting a new leaf, and she's got about 6 or 7 leaves on her already, and they're getting big and very dark green in color. And those of you that have been following me know that I was having a problem with her, so hopefully we resolve that. And this is my philodendron moonlight, which I had in my dining room, but I brought her out here because I wanted to be able to see her. And this is my Florida ghost, also doing very well. She just took off like crazy. She's got all kinds of new growth, and you can see her leaves. So pretty. And she's very healthy, so I'm very happy about that. And then we've got my philodendron burrow marks, and she's growing well. Got a new shoot coming right here. Hopefully you can see that. Pull this up a little. Maybe need to tighten that. Okay. And this is Dracaena Ferrari or Ferrera or Fieria. She's been doing some funny things here. I don't know quite what's going on with her. I haven't seen any pest problems on her. I haven't seen any, spider mites or mealybugs or anything like that. But she was doing really, really well, and then all of a sudden she started getting some stunted growth here. And I just don't understand why that is. But I'm going to tend to that another day. And then up here we've got my China doll. She's kind of lost in all of the bigger plants. And I don't know if I'm going to leave her there. Probably not, but for now that's where she is. So, and if you guys remember, I got this tablecloth at Walmart in the fabric section. It was on a roll. It's a vinyl, where they used to sell the oilcloth material. That's where I found that. And I took what was left on the roll. And I didn't cut it because I don't know if I'm going to want to reuse it at some point somewhere else. But I thought that was a really neat thing. And what's really nice about it is you can wash it off. So if it gets wet, it doesn't hurt anything. And underneath that tablecloth is the table that my husband built. And it's got very strong steel legs and structure under there. So it's not going anywhere. I can put as much weight on there as I need to, and it'll be fine. So I hope it was well worth your wait, my friends. And again, I apologize for the delay, but life happens and we don't always have control of things. So we have to just roll with the waves, I guess. But this is it. This is my wonderful corner. This is the corner that I have been waiting to get full of plants the way it looks right now for a long, long time. This is what I had pictured. And one of the things that I can't wait for is for these plants to grow up into that window. And I know that some of them will get that tall. So I'm excited about that. So in the meantime, that's that's going to be pretty much it for today. I hope it was all that you guys were anticipating. I know I did a rather lengthy video the other day, and some of you said it wasn't long enough, and others haven't commented yet, so I don't know what's happening with that, but I do appreciate your comments, folks, and if you give me a thumbs up, that helps my channel, so I appreciate that as well. And if you know anybody that isn't subscribed to me that you think might enjoy my videos, please let them know. And thank all of you very, very much for your support and for coming back. I really appreciate it. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section. And in the meantime, I hope you all have a good week, problem-free, stress-free, illness-free, and have a happy week until next weekend and getting ready for the holidays. I hope you're all coming up with a plan B so that we don't have to just ignore it altogether. And that's about it, I guess. Okay, folks, thank you so much again for coming. I'll be back. I have more videos planned. I have other things I have to do, and I will be bringing that to you via the YouTube. Okay. Bye now.